What is happening, Carib Boys and Girls? This is your boy Carib Boy with another TCG video and another 100 days of Christmas with your boy Carib Boy, and it is day 60. We can't reach day 60 and just do a normal video. We have to do something a little different, a little exciting, I don't know, something interesting. And what I have for you today is we have a special guest from Noob Guides TT. You will find a link in the description, or you go and bust a subscription on that channel for me, please. Is a good brethren of mine, and he is now getting into the Pokemon TCG because of your boy Carib Boy. But this is one of the fellas that really introduced me to TCG on a whole, and his game is his main game is Magic the Gathering, and he recently bought a new deck. A special deck. I ain't know too much about the Magic the Gathering right now. I try to dabble a little bit into it because of him, of course, but I kind of fall off and fall back into Pokemon. Group! Just bounce my head with Pokemon, right? And today we're going to feature this Warhammer 4000 deck. It's a deck. Well, he will be on voice with us, and you will really see what this is about. All right, so I'm curious to see what we're going to find in here and to learn about what it is in here and how this applies to the game and whatnot. We will hear from that. He will teach us a little thing or two about Magic the Gathering. All right, so let we go. All right, so here we are, and welcome Noob Guide TT, aka Brandon. What is he seeing?
Yeah, we're just here chilling.
All right, cool. So tell me what we have here. What is this?
So what we have here is a crossover in another crossover, right? So
a crossover in a crossover. First, tell me what the hell is a crossover?
So firstly, this Magic on a Pokemon channel, and this here is a special deck, which is a crossover from another collectible game.
Okay.
That's Warhammer 40k.
So Warhammer 40k has its own game.
Yes, it's a collectible game, but they use figurines to do battles and stuff, like how people play Call of Duty and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Except they have figures, battlefields, that sort of thing.
Whoa, actually, that actually sounds kind of interesting. I will Google some of that and look at some. You ever look into the Warhammer game?
Yeah, actually, it's look into the lore a bit. The lore is really cool.
All right.
It's essentially like dystopian future, humans versus monsters, and that whole everything going down the rabbit hole. If you like Call of Duty, you would like the lore of that kind of thing.
All right, cool. So, what does it mean to be a commander deck?
All right, so commander is a particular format in Magic, where if you're familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh, and I think Pokemon has a format like that as well, where it's eternal, so you could use pretty much any card from anywhere in the Pokemon landscape within like a couple of cards banned because they're too broken.
Right, so in Pokemon we have the standard format, which uses the latest, so 2 years, right now we're using blocks, so block D and onward, I believe. And then there's expanded. Expanded is a larger pool of cards we could use. I believe it is the beginning of Sword and Shield, with the Sword and Shield base set to the most current set. Sorry, am I correct? Yes, it's beginning of Sword and Shield to the most current set, which is Silver Tempest. And the next rotation, which is supposed to happen sometime early next year, will take off cards from Sword and Shield to Shining Fate somewhere there, but they're using the block system. At the bottom of every card you will see a letter, and it have D, E.
Right.
So there.
That's a good transition into this. So that's something they did as well with this. So if you notice at the bottom here, there's a little triangular symbol, a little star.
Triangular symbol.
Right about any center of the card.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So that's what we're doing for the cards that not usually in Magic. So what they're doing is they're crossing over different, you call it using universes beyond, where they're doing like Transformers, because they have a Transformer.
Right, that was the Walking Dead business as well.
Yes, they did Walking Dead as well. They're doing Lord of the Rings next year. They're also doing, I believe, Final Fantasy.
Whoa!
So they're putting everything into it. And since Warhammer doesn't have a card game, they just work with Magic and get the cards.
Okay, so it's not particularly a card game. It uses figures like a board game?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Figurines is a whole thing. That's a whole video by itself.
Okay.
I barely understand the game.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to look at.
All right, nice, cool. So, ready to get in? Let me get in?
Yeah.
All right, let me get in. So, you want to do the honors or should I go ahead?
You go ahead.
All right, nice.
I have all 40 sets, so I have a lot more to.
4 sets, so there's more There's more sets, meaning a different cover card?
Yes, no different sets. So the 4 different main factions, humans.
Uh-huh.
Then these are the Tyranids. They are a parasitic race that eat, consume anything alive.
Oh my goodness.
Get rid of everything.
Alright,
Pest the universe.
Okay, what is this here? Ah.
Just pull everything out. Pull everything out.
Just pull everything out right here? Oh, it's a tight fit, boy. Woo!
Yeah, right, but that's the best way.
Alright.
So
We have it. Oh, whoa. A whole block just followed it.
Yeah, so.
Alright, so you have a book, we have some cards here.
That's
The
the
next
life
thing.
counter.
What is this here? A pack?
That's the special box with
A
the
special box
thing
and
on
a neck. What is that? Deck box? No.
it. No, that's just this.
Come with it. Alright, cool. So these we things here. There's just some sleeves on top here, folks. Don't get wild.
You have to wrap the dragon shield. Full sponsorship there.
Yeah, Dragon Shield, badness. Okay, so the box real forming easy. So this is where your deck box.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's deck box. Let me take a
Larger
look at
format
it.
because this uses 100 cards.
Yeah, 100 cards. Okay.
Versus
Alright.
the usual 16 most card game.
Yes. And this here is a what?
That's life counter. Check your life when you're playing.
Oh, okay. You're just rolling this here.
Yeah, it goes up to 40. So the difference between standard and the commander format is that you start with 40 life and you use 100 cards. But each of the cards has to be unique except for your
40. So this goes 40 to 21.
Yes.
And then the other side goes 20 down.
Once again, imprinted. Stand
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
on the
God.
life counter.
Alright, so 20 to 1. And then we have 40
To 20.
to 21. Okay, nice. The counter here. Nice things, man.
The usual intro for the deck and tell me about the
Okay,
Tyranids.
Tyranids. A little info sheet here. Alright. Let the Carib Nation take a little read. You could pause the video and check that out.
Warhammer fans will have a field day because they sometimes first time
Warhammer.
see some of the
Right.
actual legends. So
What is this? A waifu? What is it? Okay, we move a little bit. Shooting it back up. Nice and sweet. Nice and
So,
sweet.
a little bit about the Tyranids. The Tyranids are essentially a race that tries to consume everything. So
Right.
you can see they are all Tyranids, but some look human. Because in universe, they actually try to corrupt if they can't just eat.
Right, okay.
Might be butchering that, but beautiful art.
Alright, let me get a little background with it. With that day. That's not like a plan. Alright, nice. Lovely. Alright, so. Alright. You want to do the honors and go into this?
I already know what's in it too.
Alright, so okay, let me.
I'm here to see you enjoy.
Alright,
I
nice.
know you are a fan of art as well.
Alright, so I could rip up this thing here?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
We have sleeves set up already. You
Alright,
really go ahead.
whoa. Alright. There's a face card there. What is this here?
So that's just help for the game.
Okay,
Explanation.
Commander. Oh, I tell you about the formats. Alright,
We'll go
cool.
through it as we go through
Alright,
the cards.
nice.
So
So we have
we have the tokens at the back.
tokens at the back. So they're just tokens. What do tokens do?
They're just tokens for whenever, just like in Pokemon, we have the life counters and stuff. Some cards create tokens. These are the tokens, the double-sided.
Oh, whoa! That's all this?
All the tokens double-sided.
Whoa! Would I land? No, wait.
You take some lands up to
I take some lands. Alright, that's all. Let me get the lands back out.
Everything in that is special and has to do
Yo, what is this thing? What is this?
That's the
Did it cover card?
Yes.
I thought the cover card was on the next side. Yo!
Yeah, so that's the thing about
This two
Commander.
side too? Okay, no.
Right. So Commander is a special format where you can only use.
This card feels thicker.
Yeah, that's a special token they give you, so you can have that there. This is blinged
What is a
out.
token?
It's like you use that as a blinged out commander. Okay, you could tilt it and you might be able to
So
see
it's
how
not
shiny.
it's not a legal card?
Yeah, as another version of it that's in the deck as well.
So this is a legal card.
Not legal, but you could use it.
You
for
can
commander
use it.
to just show your
Okay.
opponent rather than give them a card from your hand. And
To
that
hold.
kind of thing.
Okay, so it's a kind of placeholder you just rested there, like in MTT Arena.
Yeah.
Or just have this thing.
So
Okay.
everybody can get to read your commander and no confusion.
Yes, because it's kind of thick like a divider kind of way.
Yeah, and because it's thicker, they could put more shiny and foil on it.
Yes.
So you see how nice it looks and texture.
Okay, alright, so we could rest here down there.
So you'll notice that.
These are tokens here, right? So this is here. You show the Carib Nation a little bit there. Token, turn over. Double-sided. So why is it double-sided? What does that do?
Well, double-sided, so you will have to use less cards to show more things.
Alright, okay.
So before we go into it,
Yeah.
the only thing unique really about Commander format is that as you look here, you would see legendary creatures. Each person will pick a legendary creature to be like their partner, like in Pokemon, like
Yes.
in series Ash I Pikachu.
Right.
You choose your commander, and your whole deck will be made up of cards that share these colors up here.
Yeah, there is green, blue, and red. Okay.
So that's basically it. That's the restriction on your deck. But the special thing is, as you saw with the lands, you got a peek there. Each of the lands in all of these decks are unique and have art from the Warhammer theme.
The lands. Okay, so that's the back cards here, right?
Yeah.
Let me just get into the lands there. Quick. So the lands here. Well, we'll go from here. All right, nice. Whew. We got a little focus there. Cinder Glade. All right, so these are the themed lands.
Yes, all the lands are themed over things in the Warhammer universe.
Okay.
So I'm not too familiar. Like I said, I just really like the lore and some of these stories. I like magic. So the lands are some fun lands that you need that share.
These are regular lands, or you mean the art is from the world of Warhammer?
The art is from the world of Warhammer.
Right, but mountain is a land that we know.
A land from magic.
Right. I know my little dabbling in magic kind of falling back in place here. So mountain, island are the blue, so we are red, blue.
And then we have the green.
The green forest. All right, yeah, these are things I know.
And
Nice.
remember, to play magic, just like in Pokemon, instead of using energy, we use lands.
Right.
And lands don't go away when anything goes away.
It just tap used or unused.
Yeah, so it's a permanent.
Right. So
Now-
I mean,
Now
so
we
we
get into the good stuff.
this is the face card here, right?
Yes.
We got a little focus here on this boy here. Nice. All right, so legendary creature. The Swarm Lord enters the battlefield with 2+1/+1 counters on it for each time you've cast your commander from the commander zone in this game. Whenever this creature you control with a counter on it dies, draw a card.
Right, so, simple explanation for that. Magic is reading the card, explains the card. So whatever it says, that's what it does.
Yeah.
But the special thing is with your commanders, when it dies, because it's your chosen partner, it goes to a special place called the commander zone and you can play it again.
Okay, so it can come back. Okay,
So
right.
each time you play it, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Do you lose more points when your commander is knocked out or killed?
No, it actually just gets a bit more expensive. You add 2 more to the cost on top. So this costs 6, it'll cost 8, then 10, then 12.
Okay, I see our next legendary creature here, Lucia Kane. What you can tell me about this card here?
Well, that's a second, like another one on team. So sorry about that. You'll see Tyranid there's a type as well.
Yes.
So they both go with the deck and the theme of the deck. So you'll find that everything in this deck shares that special type Tyranid.
You're right.
Just scratch that itch for the Warhammer fans.
Yeah.
And for Magic fans, it's a whole new type. And you don't have to go through every card.
Yeah, for sure. Right, so I will just go through the art in the cards here for the Carib Nation. And while I do that, to wrap up the video, just tell us a bit about how the deck works. And that should be the video here. All right, so while I go into the art, you could go ahead.
Alright, so how the deck works is it has 2 themes. One theme is that since they are these big, giant, unstoppable creatures, that they just get bigger. So they add counters to themselves and make themselves bigger. Because as part of the Magic game, counters make things bigger. So +1 means it gets 1 more power and that sort of thing. And the other sub-theme is something called a Gene Stealer cult, where they infiltrate and take control of stuff. So there are some creatures that actually look human but not, and they take control of your opponent's creatures and use them for your benefit. But they also still get bigger, so they are an ever-looping threat throughout the entire game, and they just get bigger, get better benefits the longer the game goes on, and they just multiply like pests to just overwhelm all of the enemies. And other than that, most of the cards of these creatures from the lore, they look beautiful. As you can see, all the art are these eldritch horrors, these humans that are twisted, and all these monstrous creatures. So if you like big scary things and kaijus, this is fun. If you like Warhammer, also fun. And for the Magic players, it had over 40 unique new cards, so that's fun for us as well.
And these here are like the main attackers of the deck, pretty much.
Each of them have a very particular use. This one in particular is very sought after because it has a really fun effect. And people usually just take stuff apart to get the stuff that you like out of it.
Okay, so you don't necessarily have to use the deck as it comes. All right, so Carib Nation, Carib Boys and Girls, here we had the debut of Magic the Gathering here on the Carib Boy channel. We want to give thanks again to Noob Guides TT, aka Brandon, for presenting to us this preview of the Commander Warhammer 40k deck, which I learned is the year in the lore of the game. So right now we're in 2022. Well, that game existing in 40K, the year 40,000, all right? So, all right, Carib Nation, if all you're liking this kind of content and the vibes, I want all you to beat up that like button, bust a subscription. This is your boy Carib Boy, out again.